everyone, it's Heidi here, and today I'm going to show you how to make, excuse me, I'm going to make this cute little bunny bag. And I'm going to show you how I cut this little bunny bag and assembled him using my silhouette portrait, which is pretty new to me. I got this about a little more than a month ago, and I'm learning how to use it with SVGs. It's a great machine. I love it. So I'm going to show you how I cut and assembled this cute little bunny. Okay, so here I am. You can see my computer screen. This is new to me. I've never done this before, so hopefully it will work. I've got the tripod kind of propped up in front of the computer monitor, so I hope this works and I hope you can see it. So I've got my Silhouette Studio Designer Edition open. I'm going to bring in the cut file, the SVG cut file that I found at SVG Cuts. Don't know if yep, here it is. SVG Cuts, right here, svgcuts.com. And it's one of their free designs. So you would go to right here, free designs, and you click on it. And I think it's up on the, like one of the first, yeah, it's the very first one. So it's their newest free SVG cut. So there it is right there. You just click on it. It'll bring you to this page which says free SVG file, Easter Bunny gift bag, just like that. You scroll down and you click download and it'll download it right onto your computer. Then what I do is I have a folder for each location, like each website that I get free SVGs, because there's a few that give free SVGs either weekly, or a couple that give daily, weekly, or once in a while. This one I think SVG Cuts, it's every, I think it's more than monthly, but I don't think it's weekly. I'm not really sure. I'm still kind of new to this. So there you go. You got the bunny bag. So then I open up my Silhouette Studio Designer Edition. I go up to the top. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it up there a little. Right here, up here at the top, I click on Open, and then I go to my folder that I have it in, Easter Bunny gift bag that I titled. I click on all files, and that shows the SVGs right here, SVG it says. I click on bag and it brings it right in, and there it is. There's the file right there. Then what I did was, because I have a portrait, the portrait cuts 8.5 by 11. Maybe 8.5 by 12. 8.5 by 12. This is a little bit too wide for that. So what I did was I went over here to, if you can see up here, this little rotate button. Clicked on it. Clicked on my shape. Went over here to 90 degrees. Clicked on it and it turned it for me 90 degrees. It's still a little bit too wide, so I want to move these items right here, the 2 feet and the head. So I right click on it, I go to ungroup, and I found that I have to do this twice. So then I do it again, click on it, go to ungroup, and that would have ungrouped it. The only problem is it would ungroup everything, and I don't want to ungroup everything. I still want the little toes to show through. So I would highlight my foot. Wait a minute. Let's move. Yeah, see how it moves? Oh, okay, so it ungrouped all the tan and left the black right there. So I'm going to hit this button up here that will move it back. See, I moved it, but that's my undo button, so it moved it back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it one more time, and I'm going to release compound path. Okay, so what that did is that broke it completely apart. So everything's broken apart. But I still don't want my little feet. I want my toes to show. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a box around the foot, and it's going to select everything, all the little toes and everything. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to group it. So there's my foot. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the head. I don't think there's any pieces other than just the head, but I'm just going to, just in case, I'll group it. Nope, there was just the head, so it wouldn't even let me group it. So I'm going to move the head, and then the same thing with this foot. So I get all the toes. Okay, and then I'm going to group it and move it off my mat. Okay, so I'm all, oops, see how that, I forgot to group the bag. So you could see how when I moved the tan, the lines stayed there. So what I'll do is I'll hit my back button. It slid it, oh, hit it one more time. It slid it right back where it needed to be. And I'm going to draw a box around it, the whole thing, and I'll group it. Right click on it and group it. There, now it's all together, so I can move it all as one piece. And there, I just put it up in the corner. So that's what I'll cut. So I'll cut that piece, and that'll be my bag. And I did do that right here. Here's where I had done it earlier. So there's my bag. I'll cut the bag once. And then what I had done is I had taken the feet and the head, the 2 feet and the head, I put them on this side of the paper, and the ears and the bottom layer of the feet and the nose, which I'm going to show you we're not going to need, but the nose on this side. So I'll cut that pink. I'll cut this. I'm going to cut this one actually. I cut it in green, and the bag I cut in green. I just want to go back and check one thing. Okay, let me just move that out of the way. One thing I forgot to do on the feet, because I want to make sure that the toes cut. So I think what I had to do was I right click on it and I make compound path, because before I had released the compound path. So this time I want to make it. So I think if I click on it, yeah, there you go. You could see the feet, the toes, because I want the toes to cut, the little toe pads. So that, I think that's how I did that, I think. But that'll definitely work. That will cut. Okay. So then what I'll do is I'll cut the bag, and then I'll cut the feet and the head and the other parts, and then I'll assemble them and show you how I did that. Okay, so now I'm ready to cut. So what I'm going to do is I put my piece of paper right on my mat. I'm going to line it up with the rollers and hit load, just like that. I'm going to, from my computer, I'm going to go ahead and send it to cut. This bag is going to cut at 8.4 by 6.3 inches. And then I will just send it to cut. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I did to score my little bag. The cut line, the score lines didn't, apparently the portrait doesn't score. I mean, maybe it does, but I haven't figured out how to do it. So I've got my Score It All, and I'm just following along the score lines that I can see on the diagram or on the file, the SVG file. So I'm just going to do my own score lines using my Score It All, and that'll help me to assemble my bag. This is a really basic bag cut. It's really easy to assemble. Once you score it, easy to put together. It's nothing tricky, nothing intricate, which is one of the reasons I like it. So I'm just putting the little score lines in. This just helps it make it easier for you to fold it. Give you a little bit of a guideline when you're trying to fold it. I hope I'm in the camera. I think I am. I think I'm still in the camera. This is such an easy one. I think I'm going to make a bunch for the holiday. I think they'd make really cute table favors, place cards that you could put your guests' names on, so they'll know where they're sitting at the table. And I think I might have gotten them all. Nope, one more. Here's another one. I'll do it this way. This little Score It All is really handy. I think it was meant to be used for cards, because it is only about, gosh, I think it's only about 9 inches by maybe 6 or 7 inches. It's kind of tiny, but it works perfectly for this. So I think I might have gotten them all. Yeah, I think I did. So then I just fold the flaps. I hope I'm in the camera. Let me see. Yeah, I am. Okay. Fold the little flaps down. Yeah, I think I got it. Oh, here we go. actually that one's going to fold in like that. That one's going to fold in. And then sometimes I'll use a hot glue. This bag is so quick and easy that I put it together just using regular Scotch quick dry adhesive. That's what I used. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Let's see, I think I started off with this part right here. So I'd start off by gluing this part together like that, and then I'll do the bottom. So I'll just put some glue on there. This stuff dries really pretty quickly. Oops. And then I'll just, the glue gun is the fastest, and that's my favorite way to assemble little boxes like this, is to use the hot glue gun, because it's just so quick and it's very secure. It's not going to come apart. So there's that. Okay, I got that glued. And then what I'll do is these little corners fold in like this, and the bottom will just glue I'll glue it like that. Glue it closed. Just like that. And then I'll try and get my fingers down in there to kind of press it a little bit. There. And then this is going to fold in like that, and the flap's going to go over like this once the bunny face is glued on there. That's how that's going to look. Okay, so I took the little face off of my mat and the feet, and I layered up the little feet so you could see the toes, and I layered the ears. I have my little tail that I cut using just it's a little like almost a cloud shape, a little SVG cloud shape. I've got it all ready to assemble. I did stamp my face using my Peachy Keen. It's PK 440. Cute and Cuddly Face Assortment. That's the stamp set I used to get this little face, this cute little bunny face right here. And it's the largest stamp off of the set. So it's the, right here, it's the 1 3/8 stamp. It's the largest one. This is what your set will look like. And then it's the one that goes right here. That's the stamp I used. Peachy Keen Cute and Cuddly Face Assortment. Super cute. Okay, so now I'm ready to assemble my bag. So what I'm going to do is, what I figured out was, I wanted to figure out a way that I could have my bag, the little face, stay closed once I filled it with the candy, because I put a bunch of kisses in here. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a bunch of kisses in there. So what I decided to do was, I made the little feet go up a little bit higher that it showed on the one on the SVG Cuts website. So then I just tucked the face kind of behind the little feet, and that helped to keep the little face, the top of the bag, closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of the bunny face, right along the top edge of the bag, right there. And that's going to go right on this flap right there. Right there. So I'm going to line up the little face on the flap. Right like that. So there's the face on the flap. It's going to go right like that. Okay. Then I'm going to put the feet. And I'm going to put the feet up a little higher than it showed, because I want it to hold the bag closed. So the feet are going to go like about there, so that it'll help. I can tuck the face under the feet and it'll keep my bag closed. So I'm going to use the glue for that. A little bit of glue, and then put the feet right about there. That should do it. There's one. And then I'm just going to press it till it dries. Press it down. And I'll put the other one right about the same height on the bag. There's glue. Right about, oh, I hope I'm in the camera. There we go. Right about there. And that should hold the bag closed. Okay, I'm just gonna throw, I've just got a few kisses. I'll just throw them in there. Throw the kisses in and then close up my bag and tuck the face under the feet. There we go, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. And then of course on the back I'm going to add a little fluffy tail that I cut out on a pop dot. There we go, there's his little fluffy tail. So there you go. There's the bunny box, or bunny bag from SVG Cuts using a Peachy stamp little cute critter bunny face. Little sweet little face, which is cute and cuddly face assortment. I hope you like my little video for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you next time. Bye-bye.